70 Dodge Challenger is pretty well buttoned up. Mark's just got to take it down to get in alignment. So while that car's out of the shop, I'm going to start banging away on our 70 Superbird tribute car. A lot of people ask, well, what's a tribute car? What a tribute car is, we actually took a 70 Roadrunner and we converted it into a 70 Superbird. So some people call it a clone. We like to call it a tribute. It sounds a little bit better. So we're actually paying tribute to an original 70 Superbird by converting the 70 Roadrunner into a Superbird. What I kind of did is I got a blanket in here, you know, just kind of protect the paint and protect me. But you can see the firewall's pretty bare on the inside. So I'm going to work on getting my pedal assembly in there today and my firewall insulation, my under dash insulation, and then work on getting that heater box restored and put back in. But right now I'm just going to start with these studs right here. These studs go and actually hold up your steering column, but I'm going to end up poking my arms and everything on them, and I need them off for when I put the dash in anyway. So I'm going to get them off. Now I'll take care of those and do the other one. Once I get my pedal assembly in there, I got to figure out, make sure I got all my reinforcement brackets. I got to get in my wiper arm assembly and all that too, so. So now I'm going to go grab my pedal assembly. I'm going to go ahead and get that put in first. That's that one that I converted over to a 4-speed. This left side piece comes over pretty far, so I mean, I could put it in after the pedal's in there, but so you can see this little slot right here. It'll go right around this tab right here. I want to make sure I keep it somewhat straight here. And that's your under dash insulation. So we gotta get all this and hope it all bolts up right. That looks good. Okay, that looks good there. Go out here and make sure it didn't do anything crazy out there in the firewall. Make sure my master cylinder doesn't suck through something there. Yeah, I still gotta do a lot of plumbing in here. Make sure that pedal looks like she's nice and free. So now, I'm gonna work on getting my firewall insulation here. So. If you look over here, like up in here, you can see I do have the double hole up there alongside that. So I'm gonna take out this whole chunk here. And I'm also gonna poke out that hole there. So you can see how it accesses all my little holes and stuff in there, and there's little places for the heater box that'll get in the way, but the under dash insulation and the firewall insulation pad. What that does is it protects the firewall from the heater box. The heater box goes up against that. It's like a cushion in between the firewall and the heater box. So it protects the heater box, and it also insulates and sound deadens all the noise coming from the engine compartment into the cabin of the car. The stud's only going in that far, so you don't really need to drill into these things really good. I can kind of tell when they go in there if they're right or not. You got to hit them just square. There you go, just like that. You can see they give you these here as a standard, you know, replacement with the pad, and they'll work just fine. But this is the actual original OE, original equipment firewall nail that they use. So these are the ones we always use. All right, so there you go. Firewall pad, complete. Now I'm gonna do my shorty. It's got this relief cut out for your parking brake because it's gotta go right there. But if you look at this right here, this one's set up for an automatic. So with my 4-speed, remember that extra bracket I put in there? I gotta cut this dude out, like so. So that piece is gone, and now I'm good to get her in there around my 4-speed plate. I like it. There you have it. The firewall installation went super easy. It's great having quality parts at our disposal. The firewall nails are actually all OE correct, so they go in so smoothly and they look period correct. So it's always nice having all those great quality aftermarket parts.